Good morning everyone from Negro, Occidental. Yeah, we've got a typhoon coming. It's been very rainy all last night, quite windy, and you can see, so I think it'll probably get a lot worse. So rain, very heavy rain. So we didn't have any rain for a couple of days, but now, we're getting quite a bit of rain. So hopefully it's not so bad. Well, I thought I'd put the kettle on this morning. You never know if the electric's going to go. It's like an hummingbird. So you can see that little bird, really nice colour, like an hummingbird. And a lot of the birds are now disappearing in this province. Like a lot of other things, I suppose. Crazy world. So that's your crazy world. Typhoon is actually hit landfall early last night. Very heavy rain here, guys. Very heavy rain. It's not so bad at the moment, but hopefully this wind doesn't keep picking up. Well, at least there's no music this morning. The only music this morning, past 6 o'clock, is Mother Nature. So that's it, look. Mother Nature music. The booster is on there. See the wire? Well, look at this. So that's the banana tree. It's just blown down a couple of minutes ago, and it's got a big bunch of bananas on there, which probably wasted. And that's what happens when you get a typhoon. It can actually do quite a lot of damage. So that's it, look. We're in brown out, there's no electric. Well, I knew that banana tree were going to get blown down. I just knew it were going to go.
Oh, look at the plastic pole, oh. Not...
What's that?
What do you call that? PVC? Plastic pole. I don't know.
I don't know what you're on about half the time.
I said pipe.
No, you don't explain things.
I said, what do you call that? Pipe, pole. So you don't know what is.
Don't get wet. So, looks like dogs come out. She probably don't like this noisy wind. Look, she's on the rock. Because she doesn't want to get, actually, it's not strong at the minute.
The rain is just wind.
Yeah, it's wind, but it's going to get heavy. It's a typhoon. It's on and off. Right, so this is where I am, look. See, that's it. When you've got trees around your house, when there's trees around your house, really dangerous. These big trees, you should never put big trees around the house. Put a small growing tree. See, look. Right, so So a male typhoon, guys, is a typhoon that's more wind. Right, I'm going to walk back to the house because I'm getting a lot of rain on me. Like I said, I hope I explained it. A male typhoon is actually a typhoon that is more wind, and that's why it's blowing a lot of the trees down. More wind than rain. So, like I said, you know when you've got big trees like this, in fact that tree there, look, see it's leaning. It weren't leaning before, I'm sure about that. And that's it. Do not plant big trees around your house. Plant small growing trees around the house for your shade here in the Philippines. You know, when you start to actually plant big trees here in the Philippines around the house, it can actually, well, your house is basically gone. So that's what it is, it's more wind. So, you know, like I said, I'm bored sniffing house. I feel okay now, like a zombie in the house. But now I'm out in the fresh air, it's a lot nicer. So, like I said, hopefully this typhoon blows itself out. Feels a lot better now. Now then, looks like that tree is blown down there, look. Let me just reverse this. I knew that tree was leaning. Let me show you. Because I walk here every day. So that's it, look. That's blown off. Looks like his cable's gonna snap. So that's it. Looks like this tree might go over as well. So it's quite possible this tree is gonna lift. See? You can see. See the crack? There's a crack. And I know that tree is gonna pull over. So if this wind keeps up, it's not so bad now, but if it keeps up, that tree is gonna go over. And it's already took one of the big branches off. Hopefully we've still got some type of internet connection, because like I said, the electric company now, it's took the trees. Wow, I can see another tree here, look. So some of these banana trees have been blown down, and you know, the neighbour had a lovely crop of bananas, but now it's being blown down. So that's your cash gone, because you can't eat bananas when they're young. So hopefully they're not too young and they can still eat them and sell a little. But it's an happy Tuesday. Please like, please subscribe, please help supporting the way of Adela. Like I said, you never know what's going to happen, because this typhoon could get a lot worse than this, and it's like slowed down now, it's baited. But I know through experience, wow, it can just come and it can just take a tree. You know, it can get really nasty. Right. So like I said, it's a male typhoon. That's the problem, look, you've got an house like that. Same with my house there, that's my house. Some of you will say it's not your house, it's Joveline's. Well, you're probably right. Because foreigners don't have any rights here, do they? In the Philippines. So see, so what's wrong with big trees around the house? Like I said, very, very dangerous. So I'll have a little walk. Looks like that pole's going to go over onto my garden. Well, that's it. At least we've got no music and I can do a video. Name the birds, like a seabird. I don't know what they are. Well, I don't know about a seabird, like a wader. The dog's out! Lexi, you're going to get wet. She doesn't seem to care. She's having a sniff. Look, and waggling her tail. See? See? Put a new plant there last night. Before this typhoon came. It were raining, but you know, I thought I need to do something. Need to burn energy off. So that's it, look. it's a good job they cut a lot of these trees, the electric company, because you know if they hadn't, it'd be a lot worse. A lot worse. So like I said. Right, so that's it. That's it from Cansilyan. You know, male typhoon, wind. Right guys, hopefully we've seen the worst. It's gonna get, I know it's gonna get a little bit bad, but that's life here in the Philippines. That's not so bad now. It's a male typhoon, but it looks like the females are doing the chopping. Right. I was doing last night. I dug a big hole there, and I've put a nice plant in there. There's miracle fruit. See, look, just missed my plants. So I'm lucky they didn't actually, some of these miracle fruit, I know for a fact they're really big and heavy, so I know for a fact they've done well to stay up there. I know for a fact they're going to blow off, and I know they're going to actually fall on some of the plants, but you know, it is what it is. And what I did yesterday, I thought, well, you know, that's what I did. I put a piece of coconut on there, half a coconut shell, put that on there a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, well, I just put a cutting in there, so it might be okay for cuttings. Let's see if that plant will actually root. You never know. So that's it, look. A lot more light now. A lot of these trees have been blown down. So that's it, look. Right guys, it's getting very windy now, as you can see. So please like, please subscribe, please help support, because we actually stuck now here in the province. Don't know when we'll actually get out of the province. And wow, the typhoon started back up. So we actually shutting all the windows, and I'll get you some footage. So like I said, please help support in the way of $1. We don't know when we're going to get out. You know, it's looking very bad now, and it's a male typhoon, which is very dangerous, as you've seen with the trees. I'll turn the camera around. Guys, like I said, wow, very windy now. Very windy. Don't know when we're going to get back out. Like I said, please help support in the way of $1. We don't know when we're going to be able to get out of the province. You know, with all this wind and rain. And as I've just said, wow, we're going to have to close the window. As I've just said, it's a male typhoon, so it's very dangerous now. So the typhoon's really hitting now. Wow. See now, very windy. Right guys, I've shut the window, so don't know if we can. Wow, shut the window. Jesus. I've had to shut the window, but you know, I'm sure this typhoon's gonna cause a lot of damage. It's got really strong now, it's not looking very good. So I'll cut the video. Take care, God bless. Like I said, very much appreciated if you can help support in the way of $1. Please share the videos. Hopefully, you know, it's got really strong now. It's really strong now, this typhoon. Really windy. Wow. and shut the door. Jovelyn's trying to shut the door. If she can't shut it, I'll just sit at the back of it. Well, that's it, look. Wow. Now it's getting a bit crazy. Right guys, take care, God bless. Hopefully the house is still standing. Tomorrow, it's Tuesday now, like I said, it's getting really bad. Right guys, I'm going to cut the video. Really dangerous. Wow, look at the dogs. Dogs are getting wet through. Let him in house. Oh, it's not good, look. Yeah, it's going around. And this wire netting gate here is going to get blown down. Yeah, it's winds. Wind's just blowing it down. Shut him in house. Let him come in house. Wow. She ain't listening, she ain't gonna let dogs in house. No, Betty, if you let dogs in house, she's gonna get very, very bad. I don't know what Jovelyn's messing around at. Wow. This typhoon. Actually stood here holding this door. Jovelyn's outside and I can't move because if I move it's going to blow the door. Probably blow the door off. Wow. Don't know what the hell she's doing. I told Jovelyn to come in and bring the dogs in and she's outside. And I can't let go of the door and it's raining in the house. Jovelyn! Wow, it's really bad now. So it looks like I'm actually going to have to sit at the back of this door or it's going to blow the door open and do some damage. And the floor is wet through and the rain's blowing through the crack in the door. So looks like I'm going to be holding this door. I'm going to let go in a minute because I don't know what she's doing outside. Wow, it's got really bad now. Jovelyn! Come in and let me shut this door. Wow. Right guys, it's very, very dark, so I know for a fact you can't see me, but I am actually here somewhere and I'm holding the door shut. Because the typhoon's very, very strong now. Jovelyn's outside trying to cover the dogs up instead of just bringing the dogs in the house, and then I can actually put my weight on this door to stop it blowing through. Guys, we've been hit pretty bad, Now I put a water butt at the door. I'm gonna have to rush back to the door. So, wow. So it's took some of the roof. Wow. Blown that out. All the banana trees are gone. I'll reverse the camera in a moment. Wow. Jovelyn's outside. Don't know what the hell she's doing outside. Told her to come in the house. Wow, it looks to be very, very dark in the house. Like I said, this typhoon's hit is really bad. And I've been there at the door. We've got no electric. I've been there at the door. You can just see the door there. And I've been holding that shut for about 3 hours, so I'm fairly tired. I've got waterproofs on. I'm wet through. I've been changed 3 times. And you know, there's a crack. There's a crack in this door. And this door, see that crack? This crack. So that crack in the door, Jesus, amount of water and force that's come through that door. It's just blown through the door. And like I said, you know, don't want javelins messing around it. Hopefully this is the worst of the typhoon over. But I don't think it is. And it's took a lot of trees. So, and it's blown that off there. So, wow, really, it's really bad. So it's really bad. It's wet through in the house. Javelins mopping up all the time. Wow, it's took a lot of the trees out. God, I can't believe what it's done. Really bad. You can hear the roof, it's took the roof off. I don't know how bad it is till I go out. Right, I'll show you through the window. So like I said, please help supporting the Werbadilla. You know, we'll really need it now. I've had nothing to eat all morning, or I think we're into afternoon now. But hopefully this damn typhoon blows out. It is really, really bad. Why have I got this on in house? Because it's been raining in the house and I'm freezing cold with the wind. And I'm trying to explain it. Better. Oh God, it's took a lot of the trees down. I'm trying to explain it better when this typhoon's gone. Like I said, it's really bad, so hopefully, you know, hopefully it doesn't get any worse. Right guys, bad typhoon here. It's still very, very strong, and like I said, it's took the roof off. So, and I'm really freezing cold. Like I said, got it pretty bad. So, not very good. Take care, God bless. Here in Cansilyan. Please like, please subscribe, please help support. I'm really cold.